everyone, it's Kim. Welcome to my discomfort zone, which would be me appearing before the camera and speaking. So I'm gonna switch it over and do some filming while I play with some crafty stuff. I've been away on vacation, so it's nice to have the opportunity to sit down and do something creative for a change. Charles and I just got back. We've been out of town for a couple of weeks. We went to our place in Florida where we celebrated my husband's 60th birthday. That was a big screw up right there. Speaking of screw ups, when we got to Florida after driving for 17 hours, we arrived in a very hot house and discovered that our air conditioning wasn't working. Oh man, that was lousy. Fortunately, Charles was able to fix the AC, even though he was crawling around in the 100+ degree attic at midnight. But he did get it fixed and running, so that was a good thing. Then we discovered that the TV had stopped working. You can figure what that's all about. The TV was dead. And the next morning, discovered that the dishwasher was also dead. Oh, it gets better. And I went to do a load of laundry. The washing machine wasn't working. Oh wait, there's more. The pool pump was dead, so the pool pump wasn't functioning. And we discovered a broken line out in the ground. Water line that was broken outside. Charles fixed that. God, I'm having a terrible time here. And so we just felt very overwhelmed that there was just so many problems nonstop. We went out to dinner and we said, well, everything bad that could happen had happened. Nothing else could go wrong. Famous last words. The car broke down. And we ended up having to have the car towed to the dealership for repair. Yeah. So it's just one thing after another. By the time we got that taken care of, we were like, okay, finally we got everything out of the way. Everything bad that could happen to us has happened. We're good. Oh, not so fast, Karma said. So we noticed some discoloration on the soffit at the house, so Charles pulled that down and discovered that a lot of the plywood and trusses for the roof were rotted. So not only do we have to have a new roof, we already knew we needed a new roof, but we didn't know we were going to have to get into all that kind of repair. Yeah, it was crazy. Then I came home sick. First, I broke a tooth, so I need to call the dentist today about that. And I got sick, and I came home sick. I've taken 3 COVID tests. They've all come out negative, thank goodness. So hopefully all the bad stuff, I shouldn't be saying that, all the stuff that we've been going through is behind us. So, anyway, here are a few magnets. Maybe I can't talk and art at the same time, I don't know. Anyhow, get back to you in a little bit. So I wish I had a remote that I could instantly start and stop videos with the remote rather than sticking my big old fat hands up there, but I don't. So this is what we're working with. So if I learn how to edit the tapes, then I can cut that out. But you know, that's a whole thing too. So anyway, here are some of the magnets that I was working on. My paintings, little birdies. I don't know whether you can see that or not. It's a bird, a crow with a crown. That's one of my favorite paintings. Barn swallow. The barn swallow. I have a thing for birds. So I'm not real happy with these, so I probably won't sell these. I'll probably end up putting all these on my own refrigerator, but the hole punch is too large for the diameter of the glass, and so I'm having to cut them, and I just don't, they just look sloppy to me, so I'm not happy with them. So I probably will do those over, do over. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye. Hey y'all, it's me. So I was going to go outside and sit with the chickens and visit with them while we talked and visited. However, since I've been sick, I've been having a really bad time with my asthma. Please excuse me, I lose my voice sometimes. Anyway, I need to be inside with the air conditioning. I'm not doing well in the heat. So no chicken visits this time. Maybe next time, if I ever do this again, because I'm terribly uncomfortable. So back to our trip to Florida. It was actually a vacation that wasn't much of a vacation, but still it was really good to get away and to take a little break from the everyday pressures of life and to do something different. It's just that it turned out that we worked nonstop at repairing things, and we spent a lot of time sitting around the house waiting for people to show up to do repairs or to return phone calls, that kind of thing. So we didn't go out a whole lot. We didn't even make it to the beach this time, so that was pretty disappointing. But we did lay around outside. Lay around, that's a joke. I don't think either one of us knows how to lay around. We did spend a lot of time in the swimming pool, even though the pool pump wasn't functioning. It was enjoyable to get in the water and cool off. That was very nice. And we have some really, really awesome neighbors that live across the street from us, and they really had our back. They looked out for us. Bless George's heart, he cooked dinner for us and had it over in our refrigerator waiting for us when we got there late that night. That was pretty awesome. And then they went out of their way to surprise Charles for his birthday. They had cakes and balloons, and we did dinner, and it just was a really nice time visiting with them. And when our car broke down, again, they came to our rescue, told us which dealership to go to. Had a friend there at the dealership that when the car was towed in, took care of the car immediately, and it was just a very smooth, considering what happened, it was a very smooth transaction. And so we feel actually pretty fortunate that it happened the way it did, because if the car had broken down here in Virginia, it just would have been a lot more complicated and a lot more difficult getting it to our dealership to get it repaired and then getting it back home, because it is a very long distance away from the house. So anyhow, that all worked out really well. You may have heard about the billion, with a B, $1 billion lottery. So we're not lottery players, but that was a big thing while we were on vacation. So we splurged and bought a few tickets, and no, I'm not making a big announcement. We didn't win, not even close, but it sure would have been nice. Did you think about it? Did you go out and buy tickets? Were you dreaming? Man, I had all kinds of visions running through my head of what could be done with $1 billion, with the B dollars. It's kind of mind-blowing if you even give it an inkling of a thought. Anyhow, that's not our reality. So we're back in Virginia now, and Charles is back to work today. His work vehicle was in the repair shop while we were gone, and he got that back, but I don't think that the problem has been taken care of, so he'll probably have to send that back to the dealership again for more work. So just ongoing things, everyday things that all of us are dealing with in life. High gas prices and instability in the world and stuff that's really heavy. So I don't want to talk about heavy stuff. I don't want this to be a heavy place. I want this to be a lighthearted place where people feel like take a deep breath and everything's peaceful and calm. But I also want to be honest and truthful and share the not so good along with the good stuff. So let me take a little break, and we'll chat some more. this point, I'm just putting color down. I don't have a plan in place. I have no idea what I'm going to do, where this is going to go. And this is really, for me, I've been away from doing art for so long. This is just really a joyful thing, just a joyful process of enjoying the moment. There's no pressure, no plan, no idea where it's going to go. It's just intuitive or clueless or whatever you want to call it, but it's just fun for me to do this. And I can empty my mind and my head of my worries and cares and just, yeah, have a little fun. A little fun. Woo-hoo. Color, because I love color. There's lots of blues and greens, because there's a lot of blue and green in my work on a regular basis, but I'm definitely channeling colors from being in Florida. One of the things that we got to experience the last 2 weeks on our property was a mother heron, a green heron, with her 2 little chicks, and it was just awesome to watch them grow and develop, and her feed them and try to teach them how to fly and how to just be little birds. It was just a wonderful experience. Anyhow, little blue-green heron, or little green heron, I should say, not blue, but a little green heron inspiration here. I'm not sure where this is going to go. It's got to dry, and then I'll move on to other colors and who knows what. Anyway. Oh, good Lord, don't put that in there.